Welcome to grade 1. When you go through these doors, come down the hallway, and here are our lockers, which will have names on them so you'll know who you're sharing with. We enter through the pod, and our class is the one in the middle. It's our room 205. Here's a walkthrough of our room. We start with the guided reading table. Everybody's going to receive an agenda bag that has some information in it, and every day you can add any notes or anything that you would like to the agenda bag, and any forms that need to come back can go in there as well. There is a big package of forms that will be sent home on the first day. If you could fill those out and return them as soon as possible, that would be great. Then we come over here. We have our sink area, and we have a large number of devices that are charging. We're going to get to use these devices in class to help with our learning. And then over here, this is where we will be adding our objects of nature. As you can see, I've kind of collected some of my own objects of nature, and I hope that on the first day, all of you can bring in something special, a special object of nature that you found that we can look at, explore, sort, record, and wonder with together. Then over on the back shelf here, there are a large number of different math manipulatives. We're going to get a chance to use all these different math tools in the classroom, explore, play, record. You'll see some of them are some tools you've probably seen before, the little Lincoln blocks, shapes, numbers. You can create your own shapes. And then over here, we've also got a large number of loose parts, and kind of wonder what you can do with them together, as well as some different math books that we can also explore together. And on the back shelf here, there's a chance for us to explore some different things that go with science, and maybe you can take a look at some of these first science books that have been put out and do some thinking about what our first science unit may be and any questions and wonders that you have. We're going to be looking at some different objects together that connect to this first science unit. You'll also see these big tables in the middle. We have 3 large round tables, and we'll be moving around to different places to work with a variety of different people at these tables. And then sometimes people may be working in a quieter area if they'd like, and that's where this back table, even though it has our objects of nature to begin, can also be a quieter area if people are looking to work with maybe a smaller group. There's also up at the front our carpet and smartboard that we'll be using. Right now we have kind of a temporary schedule that's up, but I'm hoping to make our schedule together the first week and take some good pictures that we'll be able to put together to show how our schedule evolves. We also have a little calendar where we'll be adding important dates and birthdays and looking at things together, and then also counting the days in the school year as well, and a chart where we can also look at some numbers and number patterns and explore some counting. And we have our empty word wall. We will be adding to this word wall, and not only will we be looking at some names and things to put near our word wall so that people can kind of access those names, but we'll also have the popcorn words from the popcorn song, which you've probably seen before, and those will make up some of our first words that we will explore together with different activities for different students and different ways for you to show me what you know. And then in the back here is our quiet reading area. You're going to see that there's already some chalk and some writing things where you can record what you've read. There's some big bins of books, and I'm hoping you'll be able to help me sort and organize our first group of books to go on our bookshelf. So they've all kind of been mixed up, and you're going to get to help me with them. And at the bottom, there's some nonfiction books. So those are our real books. And again, they need to be kind of categorized and put into some groups and sorted together. And I hope you'll be able to help me with that too. And in the middle shelf, we have some different leveled readers, so that these are some books that you can read on your own. And there's also some places where you can do some writing about what you've read and share with me what you know. And then you'll have your own calendar, so if you would like to record some special dates and information, or maybe even what you've read on a particular date, then you'll be able to do that too. So our little butterfly calendar is up there, and I'm hoping that people can start to add some of their own information to that. And then over here we have some big books including some nursery rhymes and songs that you may know. that hopefully you can look at together when you're reading with some of your friends. And then at the back, we have our huge wonder window. And it says here, what do you wonder? What do you see? What do you think? Share it with me. I see, I think, I wonder. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to do some of our own wondering from what's in the classroom, but also looking outside of the classroom into the world below, some of our questions and wonders that we'll be able to explore. And then in the back, this is where we've got kind of an art creation station. Back here, you'll see all of the different colored paper. You'll see some different artistic tools, even some books related to art. And then we also have some of our alphabet and letter and word games that we'll be able to explore together and create some of our own. And of course, using different tools as we do so, including the computer at the back. There's even some headphones where we'll be able to do some of our own listening. And I'm hoping to have lots of creating happening around the classroom. You will notice that all of the bulletin boards are blank. They're all empty right now. And this is for us as a class to set up together. I really want your work to be showcased around the classroom and you to help as we go about and create this wonderful classroom. I totally cannot wait to meet all of you, and I know it's going to be a wonderful year in grade 1.